Hello, Scorpio. Let's see what's coming in for you for September. Oh, we're starting with the Hermit, crossed by the Magician. My goodness, okay. The Death card at the bottom of the spread. Wow. Eight of Cups in your recent past, the Queen of Wands, the Five of Cups, interesting. Eight of Pentacles, nice. Knight of Cups. The Ace of Cups, this is really interesting. I'm getting a lot of similar cards. And the Four of Swords. Nice. Bottom of the deck, you have the King of Wands. Beautiful. The Fool and the Wheel of Fortune in there as well. Wow. Destiny's playing a hand with some new adventure that you're setting out on. And you do have a bit of an adventurous spirit at the moment with that King of Wands. So this is the energy overseeing the read. And I'm feeling like you've got a bit of courage, like you're kind of embracing a new adventure. And it's a kind of vibrant, passionate energy. It's just really great. Okay, along with that energy, we have two oracle cards that will also oversee this read. From the Enchanted Forest Oracle, you have Pine. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. Somebody else got that exact card. It might have been Aries. It's a very sweet, gentle energy. It's bringing back a flavor of energy that I got, I think, sometime earlier in the year. That feels like what September is about. We keep getting these messages to go slow, to take your time, to appreciate the smaller, quieter moments, and to take time to go within, which looks like you'll be doing. It's interesting because this is a very external, vibrant, passionate energy, this King of Wands, but you've got a lot of internal stuff that's going on as well. So it's going to be a fun balance for you, Scorpio. But yes, really do take moments to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. From the Spirit Animals Oracle, okay, this is uncanny. I actually think these might be the same two cards that Aries got, or someone got. You got Regeneration with the Lizard. I'm quite stunned because he popped out while I was shuffling and I thought, no, he's not right for you. I'm sure it's just a coincidence that he came out again, but after the end of the shuffle, he was the one that came out for you. That's, wow. It's meant for you, Scorpio. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Amazing. This is definitely reflecting this Death card. Some powerful inner transformation is going on for you. Whew. Big energies. So yes, we're getting these messages of going slower and appreciating the simple things and allowing patience to guide us through September. But at the surface, we've been getting these messages that things are kind of feeling fairly mundane, ordinary, and then behind the curtain, at a deeper level, profound transformations are happening. And that is definitely the case for you with that Lizard card. Wow. Okay. All right. I feel like you are embracing it as a new adventure though. That Fool card under there and that Destiny, the Wheel of Fortune. You're taking leadership in your life. You're taking leadership and ownership over your journey right now. It's a really positive energy. And you've started it in your recent past with this Eight of Cups. You've walked away from, or you are walking away from something that is no longer serving you. You've looked at what you have, you've assessed what works for you and what doesn't, and you're walking away from those things that you no longer need, that are no longer satisfying your life, that are no longer aligned with your path. I absolutely love this. What I'm sensing is, while you have walked away from something, you're not fully clear yet about where you're going to, and that's fine. The Hermit in the heart of your spread is pointing towards this. He's asking you to go nice and quiet, to take time for yourself. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life, but also take time to just be with yourself. The Hermit's a very solitary character, but he trusts his own light to shine his way. Now, he can't see his whole path. All he can see are the few steps ahead that his lantern lights. So again, as I said, you may not be able to see where exactly you're going. You can't see your end goal. But at this point, you don't need to. You just need to trust your own intuition, your own inner guidance, your inner compass to light your path one step at a time. That's all you need to see. And I feel like that trust is going to be really important because the Magician in your challenge position, I'm getting the sense that you're possibly having a little bit of difficulty trusting in the magic in your life, trusting in the magic that's in your hands. This magician is the alchemist. He's creating the life that he wants, as above, so below. He's bringing in those higher messages, creating them, manifesting them into his reality. He's mastered the cups, wands, pentacles, and swords, and he's alchemizing them into a new life for himself. He's the magician, he's holding the wand, and because he's in the challenge position, I do feel like there's a little bit of a sense of lack of trust. It's like you've started something so new that it's difficult to believe that this is in your hands, that you have the ability to do this, to see this through. I mean, these two coupled together, and then over the top of that death card, this is really asking you to trust yourself. I feel like that's going to be your most important focus for September. Learning to trust yourself, learning to trust your inner guidance, your inner light, your inner compass, and learning to trust that this wand, this magic within you is truly your power and that you can create the life you want. This is part of your regeneration. This learning to trust yourself, to trust how big you are and how powerful you are, is part of this transformation, this regeneration that's going on. Amazing. It's really cool that you have the Queen of Wands in the crown of your read, because these two are partners, the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. This is awesome. The Queen of Wands has all of the vibrancy, passion, and energy of the King of Wands, but it's a more inward focus. The Queens are very yin energy, and they focus more on the internal landscape. She's got the sunflower, which represents that sun card, that joy, and she's also holding a wand and has this little black cat at her feet. This is showing the magic that you're holding, that you have at your disposal. And she's using that magic, that passion, that fire, that energy to work on her inner world. This is available to you. It's almost like there are two voices in your head, one telling you, you've got this, you can do this, and another one that's saying, I'm not sure if I can handle this. I'm not sure if this is really real or not. Listen to the Queen's voice. Listen to that higher voice. You do have this power. You do have this magic. This is your time to transform yourself in whatever way you want. This is in your hands as this magician. You can do this. This is so profound. The death card, obviously at the bottom of the spread, is telling you that this is a deeply profound transformation that's going on at a deep level. Because it's below the surface, this is happening at a subconscious level. This is happening deeply within you, but it's so powerful. This death card is such a powerful card. It's having an impact at a conscious level, at a worldly level. Now, with profound transformation comes a need to let things go, which you're already aware of because you've already walked away from things that aren't serving you. But it does sometimes bring in changes that you may not be quite ready for or that you weren't expecting. This Five of Cups in your near future is about processing grief, dealing with and processing grief. There may be things that you thought you could take with you, but you've discovered that actually it's time to let these go too, or things are starting to fall away as you're shifting into this higher level, into this newer version of yourself. Maybe people in your life are no longer matching your energy. They're not at the same level as you. They're not resonating with your energy anymore. It's not going to be obvious, but it's just like suddenly people will start contacting you less, or there are things that you thought you could continue with, things or people that you thought you could carry with you as you transformed, as you moved into this next phase of life. And now you're coming to realize that actually they can't come with you. For whatever reason, it will be different for everyone. The reasons will be different for everyone. The people, the circumstances will all be different for everyone. But this is indicating that for the Scorpio collective, there is going to be some need to process a grief, a loss, a disappointment. And it's actually a really beautiful time to allow this grief to flow. That water, it's water under the bridge. Honor your grief, but allow it to flow freely. Don't get trapped in it. Don't get caught up in it. Let it come in. Let it be felt. Let it be honored, and then release it and let it go. Because there are amazing things coming in for you. And this is just part of this powerful transformation. Your advice card is actually a really awesome message. This Eight of Pentacles is letting me know that there's something in your life that you're working on. It's a material world thing. This could be a hobby or a project, something that you're mastering your skills in that brings you a great deal of satisfaction. As your advice, this card is just saying keep your head down, keep doing this thing, keep working away at whatever this is. Enjoy this process, enjoy this work. Let this help you move through this grief. It's like by being physically active, by engaging with the material world, it helps to shift any locked up emotions that might get trapped on the shore instead of flowing with the river. Just keep going with this. Allow this satisfaction to be transformed into joy, into love, into passion, as that is where you're moving towards. I mean, you've got the Knight of Cups in your external factors. This is a beautiful shift from the Five of Cups to the Knight of Cups. If you stay open, if you keep working away and don't close yourself off too much, and we don't have the Four of Cups, so I'm not getting the sense right now that you are closing your heart off. It's just this processing of grief, moving through it by focusing on whatever this task or project is that you're working on. Something new is coming in, some kind of new offer, possibly an offer of romance. I don't always get that clearly, but I got the word romance in big letters coming in just then. So for some of you, there could be romance on offer, some kind of new love offer. But for others of you, this is I got the words passion project. This is something that's reigniting your heart, reigniting your passion after you process this grief. It feels like you've walked away from what no longer serves you. You've been going through an inner process, working away quietly at looking at your power, looking at who you are and what you want to create in your life, that Magician, processing this grief. And once you move through this on the other side of that, you're welcoming in something that matches your energy, that matches your passion, your heart, that matches you at the level that you're at. Remember, I said that when you get to that Five of Cups, there are going to be things that aren't vibrating at your level that do need to be left behind. This Knight of Cups is something that's coming in that can actually meet you at that level. It's something new and fresh and exciting for you. And it's great. You're going to be welcoming it in because you are wanting this change. You're wanting this love. You're wanting to reignite your heart with that Ace of Cups in your hopes and fears position. It's like you're asking the universe for love, for blessings, for new hope and new possibilities. And the universe is kind of sending you that. That's what that Knight of Cups is all about. This is a really beautiful moment. This all still feels very gentle and slow and patient though. This whole read, even though you're being overseen by this King of Wands, I feel like that's what you need to temper a little bit. You'll have all this passion and energy, but this whole read is quite gentle and slow, even right to the outcome, because you have the Four of Swords. This is a card of rest, regeneration with that Lizard card. Restoration, connecting in with your heart. He has his hands in prayer over his heart and being really receptive to messages coming in from spirit, from high up above, from God, from your angels, from your past loved ones. This is a time where I feel like because you've gone through such a heart healing process and an inward looking process, this is putting you in a space of open receptivity. If you can take this time to rest and if you can meditate, or just lie out on the grass and look at the clouds and just go nice and quiet, internally still. You'll start receiving messages, spiritual downloads, information that will help you to navigate this new path that you're on. It will help this Magician figure out what he wants to create with his magic wand. It's really special. It's really, really special. I love this for you, Scorpio. All right, let me pull some clarifiers for you. I'm going to start with that Magician in the heart of your spread there, with that Hermit card, just to see if there's anything more I can give you about that. Wow, you got the Hanged Man. Got the Hanged Man in that exact position for, I think it was Libra, clarifying those middle cards. Wow, yeah, I mean, this is a perfect accompaniment to that Hermit card. It's asking you to find your balance, take time for yourself, take time out, to see things from a higher perspective. This is another slow moving card. In fact, this is a card where you sort of step back and just stop, connecting in with that Pine energy again. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. In this case, he's taking a moment to pause, to see this from a higher perspective, to gain a bit of clarity, a bit of enlightenment about this situation, to gain a bit of awareness about just how powerful you are as that Magician. Ooh, we got the Six of Swords. Interesting. I feel like this is sort of in alignment with that Eight of Cups. There's some kind of old way of thinking that you need to let go of, that you need to walk away from. Some perspective on yourself that's holding you back. It's time to move away. This is another slow moving card. It's like, just be patient with this, but it's time. It's time to let go of those old thoughts, those old belief patterns, and welcome in something new. Oh, well, this is amazing. This is the Ace of Cups. You got it in twice. You got it in your hopes and fears. It coming in as a clarifier is saying that the universe is actually giving you what you're wanting. It's giving you what you're hoping for. It's opening up your heart, offering you this new pearl. It's a pearl of wisdom, a pearl of clarity. This is giving you the gift of seeing you as this magic alchemist. This is fantastic. So if you take this time to really go within, take time out to assess this, see it from a higher perspective, recognize that it's time to release old thoughts, old belief patterns, walk away from them. You're opening up a whole new life for yourself, some brand new beginning for yourself. This is amazing. I'm now going to pull on that Five of Cups in your near future. I'd like to see if there's anything about this grief cycle that needs to be looked at more closely. If there's any more advice I can give you there. The Star, beautiful. Let me put that down here. That's about wish fulfillment, laying the foundations for your wishes to come through. I feel like this is why this grief, this releasing something, this disappointment needed to happen, because something so much better is available to you. You probably didn't realize it. That's, again, that magician in the challenge position. You probably didn't realize how big you were, how much you could ask the universe for. And so you were holding on to old things, small things. The universe is saying, we can give you so much more than this. That's why you need to release those old hurts, old disappointments, to allow something so much better to come in. The Nine of Wands just flipped over. This is the Wounded Warrior card. It's another card of just taking time out to rest, to recover your energies before you go back out there. This is actually a really great supportive energy for that Five of Cups, because he's not stagnant. He's not really stationary. He's just taking a moment to stop and regather his energies, his strength, before he goes back out there and creates his new wishes. And look at this. I love this one. So this is another Eight of Cups. You are walking away from something. Remember I said that Five of Cups felt very linked to that Eight of Cups. I think I said that. This particular Eight of Cups I love because it has the promise of freedom with all of those birds. It's helping her reconnect with her intuition with that moon card there, so with that moon symbol there. And that sunrise or sunset in the distance, there's just this promise of something beautiful ahead for you. It is about walking away from what no longer serves you, but there's just this promise of freedom and hope and joy ahead. That's what is coming in for you when you process this grief. That Nine of Wands is really saying, take your time with this, but just know that something so much better is coming in for you. This is so beautiful. Such a beautiful message. It's very simple. I don't feel like I need to go over that too much. Just honor this grief. Let it flow in and flow away and move on to something much, much brighter for your future. Speaking of future, let me pull on that Four of Swords. I'd like to see if I can get any hints about your outcome, what might be coming in for you as you rest and recover your energies. Okay, we've got the Ten of Wands. Nice. That's about the end of a harvest, reaping the rewards of all of your hard work. Great message. It's the ending of a cycle. It's like you've done a lot of hard work and now you just get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The Queen of Pentacles, beautiful grounded energy. She's very creative, very connected to the earth. She has a solid footing in reality. I feel like she's bringing in a really grounded, connected sense of spirit into reality. It's really interesting. Because that Four of Swords is bringing in those high messages, and the Queen of Pentacles is kind of grounding them into reality. And holy cow, you just got the Judgment card. This is a big time, a profound shift. The Judgment is about the dead coming back to life, being called back to life by the angels. I mean, this is very much what this regeneration is all about. This is a very similar energy to parts of the read that I got for Libra. And probably for Aries, I can't fully remember Aries, it's been a while, but the Judgment is very linked to this Death card as well. I feel like that's why that Queen of Pentacles came in, and that Ten of Wands. This is this Death card finally reaching the end of its cycle. The death process has ended. You've gone through all of these processing of the grief and walking away from what's not serving you, ending that cycle and now reaping the rewards and grounding into reality, this high spiritual wisdom coming in with that Four of Swords and turning your life into something much higher and more profound than you probably imagined with that Magician card in that challenge position. This is incredible. You really are going through a profound regeneration here. Huge transformation, Scorpio. I've been sensing that for a while. Every time I do a read, I think, oh, it's probably going to be different. It's probably going to be more mundane. But each time lately, I've seen more and more shifting and transforming within you, within the Scorpio collective. You are going through quite a deep shift. And I'm so impressed with how you're coping here and how you're managing this. You're really, really stepping up. It's absolutely amazing. And this is, what I'm feeling is this is all for you. You're not doing this to impress anyone around you. You're not doing it because you think you have to do it. This is something that's done from a really deep level for your soul. It's so impressive and so wonderful for you. What I love is you've got the Hermit again, bottom of the deck. Wow, with the Chariot and the Temperance. Actually love that the Temperance popped up there, because with that Chariot, this feels like exactly what you're needing to do with that King of Wands energy and all of this gentle transforming energy, this inner quiet energy, this vibrant, passionate, driving forward energy of the Chariot. The Temperance is asking you to find that balance between them. And the Hermit is, this one in particular, she's connecting her heart with her higher wisdom. She's taking this time to meditate in nature. We've got a lot of cards connecting us with nature. That pine as well. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. She's connecting her heart and going very, very high. This also reflects this Four of Swords card, connecting in with your heart, receiving messages from high above. I'm getting so many of the same messages coming through for you, Scorpio. It's a really beautiful time. Go quiet, go deep, take care of yourself during this month, and trust that these profound messages, this profound energy is being supported by the universe. You have a lot of high-level energy. That Judgment card, as I said, it's that angelic support. Plus, you've got these two Ace of Cups. That is such precious message of universal gifts. Blessings from the universe coming in to support you at this time. So beautiful. So really balance that external, outward, adventurous energy with this quiet, gentle, simple, peaceful energy as you go through this regeneration, this transformation. All right, let me pull 3 final message cards for you, Scorpio. What a month you're going to have. All right, the Lovers card flipped over. Amazing. Oh, we had another one. The Moon card, interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll just wait until I get the last card before I read them. The Two of Swords. So you got the Two of Swords. The Two of Pentacles sort of fell out as well while I was picking up the Two of Swords, and then at the bottom of the deck you have the Sun. I love that the Sun came out. I wasn't going to say anything, but when I was shuffling these, this one almost became the Heart of Your Spread card because it was trying to pop out. It felt like it wanted to come out as like the first card to be seen, but it didn't quite make it. So I left it in the deck and thought if it was going to come out, it'll come out when it's ready. And it's come out as your final card instead of your first. Amazing. This is joy and satisfaction and celebration, victory and success. This is such a positive energy, carrying a lot of that King of Wands energy, but joy and celebration in all aspects of your life. This is really telling me that this month is going to bring you a lot of deep, deep joy and satisfaction. Not just this surface satisfaction of accomplishing a task really well or learning a new skill or mastering a new skill. This is a joy at a soul level. I love this so much. This is amazing. Now you have 3 cards in here all about choices, with the Moon saying you might have a little bit of a lack of clarity. This is a really interesting final message spread here. The Lovers, the Moon, the Two of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. Essentially, this is saying that this is a time where you can choose the path you're going to take. It's about weighing up your energies, your options. Where do you want to go? How do you want to direct your energy? How do you want your life to flow? The Two of Swords is saying that you may not see clearly. Remember we had that with the Eight of Cups and the Hermit in the heart of your spread, where it wasn't clear what exactly you were heading towards. You just needed to see those 1 or 2 steps ahead. She's trusting her intuition with that moon in the top there. That's just like that crescent moon in the Eight of Cups card from this deck. And it's also hinting at the Hermit's face in the moon of this moon card. So she's trusting her intuition to guide her on this. She's blindfolded herself. She's crossed off her heart. So she's not getting overwhelmed by her emotions. She's not getting overwhelmed by her senses. She's going quiet to trust her intuition to make this decision. The reason they're having to do that, they're trying to make this decision, is because they have a bit of a lack of clarity about how to navigate this path, which is exactly what I was getting with the Hermit. That's why you go in, you go quiet, you trust that your inner light will guide you. The Lovers card right at the start, this popped out because this wanted to tell you, not only do you have angelic protection, angelic support watching over you, and this glorious sun shining on you and on this decision. This is telling you you're going to reach great heights if you follow your heart, if you choose love, choose to follow your passion, choose to follow what's right for you at a deep heart level. If you can't feel your heart, if your head's getting in the way, that's what that Two of Swords is pointing at. Try to quiet your emotions. The heart energy is different to the noisy surface emotions. The noisy surface emotions can actually get in the way of our intuition. And our intuition is actually connected with our deeper heart, which is why that Hermit's face is in the moon there. It's asking you to go quiet, go still. If you're still having trouble, you've got tools here. Reconnect back in with this task that you're working on that's bringing you satisfaction, this project, this skill that you're mastering. Go nice and quiet with that Hermit. Take a moment to pause and appreciate the simple things in life. Go for a walk in nature, sit on the beach. Sit and watch the clouds. Something simple and gentle and quiet that helps to calm you, to bring you back into that inner space. Whatever decision you make, it's going to be the right one for you because those angels are supporting you. And I mean, look at your outcome there. And this Sun card, this is such a profound time. Don't let yourself get too caught up in your head. Don't get too caught up in worldly things with that Two of Pentacles. You're going to be fine. You're going to be a master of your reality, which is what that magician was trying to convince you of in your challenge position. You are this magician. You just need to trust yourself to believe that you have that magic wand and can create the life that you want. Amazing. I wish you all the best with this, Scorpio.